What's up there, ladies and germs? We're out here today in the rain. Just started this about 2 or 3 minutes ago when I decided to shoot this real quick video. What we want to talk about today are magazine changes, magazine swaps with your semi-automatic handgun. I'm running a Glock 19X, 2 spare magazines on this side. We are not here today to talk about tactical or emergency reloads or even defeating concealment. This is simply the mechanics of what needs to be done in magazine changes. It's a little drill you can do at home, in your yard, inside your home, whatever you got going on there, to help increase the speed of those magazine changes and also instill some good habits in body positioning. So first thing, take a look at my mags. Let's see if you guys can see these. I'm running them in this configuration. So when I go to pull, first finger is laying along the front in that manner. And the reason that is because when I get here to do magazine changes, this is a natural plug, a natural feel. If I just carry this at random and I get it out here in some configuration like this, under stress, it comes out backwards, and I've got this going on, under stress, trying to do this. So good tip, number one, inverted. When you draw, there you go. So what I want you guys to do is just focus on swapping mags. That's it. Don't worry about rack and slides and all this good stuff that goes along with some of the other drills. This is simply the mechanics and the motion. Let me fix that. The mechanics and the motion of going through the change. So the goal is to get this magazine into the gun before this one hits the ground. This will do two things for you. Number one, that will break the habit of trying to get down here. If I get down here in this position trying to manipulate weapons in a gunfight or under stress, I look up, my bad guy is no longer where I last saw him, he's now moved. So I have to maintain visibility in the field that I'm working in, whether it's an urban environment, rural settings around homes, parking lots, cars, whatever you've got. You have to know where the bad guy's at. So we need to do this in our field of vision. And we need to be able to do that looking through the gun. We need to be able to manipulate this even looking somewhere else. And that's where these things like this come into play in the body position. So if you get up here in your field of vision, obviously this gives you a further drop time to complete this drill, and it'll break the bad habit of getting way down here. So what I want you guys to do is just dry weapon, of course. There's not even dummy rounds in here. Everything's clear. So what I want you to do is just practice. As you realize you need to reload, whether you're moving or not, movement comes later. Do this static. Even do this looking at the gun for now, if that's what you need to do. After a few hundred times of doing this, you'll be looking other places and not even be paying attention to this. Everything will become muscle memory. So as you realize this gun is dry or you need to top off or whatever the case may be, I want to, as this thumb is hitting this magazine release button, this hand needs to be pulling the other magazine simultaneously. So even if I'm standing still or if I'm moving, it's going to look something like this. There we go. I got another one. Let's do it again. All right. So I want to keep repeating that drill. You'll get faster and faster and faster the more you do it. Obviously, it's like anything else, practice. But once you get proficient at it, then of course introduce movements and start doing it that way. So we realize there's an issue, boom, out, done. So over and over, hundreds of times, guys. That's a real quick drill to help you out. It's raining today, so I thought I'd put that little video together. I got some other video stuff I'm going to be working on this weekend. But for today, that's it. Practice, practice, practice. Rock out with your Glock out. All right, y'all, back in the cabin, finally getting dried off here. Real quick on the end of that video I just did about these mag swaps, because there's always some jack-off out there that likes to bump their fucking gums. This ain't about tactical or emergency reloads, like I said at the start of that. There are times you don't want to just discard your magazine, obviously. That ain't what this video is about. That is a simple mag change drill for people to practice to get more proficient at the movements and inserting a fucking new magazine. It's just that simple, so quit bitching.